Listen to your intuition. It never lies. It never lies. Sometimes the ego want to get in there and tell you, no, don't trust that person. Or in my case, the person who I wasn't supposed to trust, I kept making excuses like, no, that's just your childhood trauma reacting, knowing damn well no it wasn't. Something told me not to trust that bitch. She was cuckoo. Lady was over here talking about she was a root worker and she was doing all kinds of shit, and I just have grace. I do. I forgive her. I forgive the people who've tried to hurt me because it doesn't do me any well to hold on to animosity and hatred. That's how they became the way they are, and I don't want to be like them. So I have to let that shit go. So, if you still out here hate watching me, I know you tried to do some funny shit on me, but it didn't work. And I still forgive you, and I hope that you and your son are doing well in life, and I wish you no ill will. I really don't. I pray for you. I pray that you come back to the light. I pray that you see the errors of trying to put spells on people and do negative shit, and like that shit is corny, and you should like focus on building yourself up instead of trying to tear somebody else's down. Like, honestly, I pray with the name of the divine and heavenly love that you find compassion and grace for yourself, because I forgive you for that. So, yeah, I just spoke grace into my heart for this person who tried to hurt me, literally tried to hurt me, sent demons to me, literally sent a succubus demon into my fucking dreams. I'm not fucking joking with you guys. Like, this is literally... It's okay, babe. It's okay. I forgive you. So maybe you need to find grace to forgive other people. Maybe some people, maybe it ain't that deep. Maybe it ain't that deep for you. But that was some weird... I was going through, like, that shit had me spooked for a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit had me real spooked for a little bit. Like, the way she had got, like, my life path number and was, like, trying to be my friend, and then was, like, reposting my videos, and then, like, following me on every little, like, platform. I'm gonna tell you what her gag was. She was trying to steal my page. This is what she does, because she had me. I'm gonna tell the truth. Let me tell you what happened. This happened a couple months ago. I had ran into this lady at the grocery store, and she was like, "Oh my God, you're the Cosmic Wizard." She's an Aries. She's watching my video. She might be watching this one, but I'm gonna tell the story anyway. I don't care. I don't care anymore. And she was like, "Oh my God, you're Eric the Cosmic Wizard from YouTube." And I was like, "Me? Girl, me and my little 1,500 followers, like, oh my God, someone actually recognized me in public. It was the first time it's ever happened." She's like, "I was trying to manifest you, da 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 da." She lived right up the street. Talk about something. "I thought you said you were gonna stop drinking that Pink Whitney." And I was like, "I am, but it's Sunday. Today's the last day." And then we started kicking it, on FaceTime. She was buying Zoom readings, and she just made herself my mentor, right? She was going to be my mentor. And that's the third mentor I didn't have this year that I didn't even ask for real. Northwestern Mutual, I had the mentor. I had the one mentor at the Agency of Valor that I really didn't want to, like, I was like, all these people were sitting there calling themselves my mentor, but I don't remember any, like, I was like, I was not to be rude, but like, I wasn't looking for a mentor. I was just, anyway. So she started having me do some stuff, like, like the what they call the Oishas. Ooh, I feel so bad. I should know this. I can't even think of the name right now. But she had me go get some candles and like some like shit, and she was like, "Go to the crossroads and like 3 black and miles and leave some da 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 da." And I was like, "Okay, where's the crossroads at? Is that like, where is that at?" And I was so serious. I had no idea what the crossroads meant. It literally like just anywhere where the roads cross. And I was like, "Oh." She's like, "Light the shit and then say something and then leave 5 pennies and then walk away and don't look back." And I'm just sitting there like, okay, I can't just light a candle and leave some sage. I had to go do all this. Okay. Anyway, say all this. the shit started to work a little bit. It did. It did. It did. It did. It did. It did. I started getting like, oh wow. And then as soon as we met in person, like something just switched. She wanted me to like do some stuff for her and like her kid, like be his tutor, and I just wasn't comfortable. I was trying to make myself feel comfortable, and then like all of a sudden she snapped on me and she was like, "You work for me now." She started banging her hand on the, and she was like, "Da da 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 da," and I was like, "Oh, okay." Now we didn't, now mind you, now we didn't have a whole bottle of Don Julio and a bottle of champagne, and she had made me some goat food, meat, whatever. It was good as fuck though, with some northern beans, whatever the hell it was called. That shit was good though. I had never had no goat that tender. Anyway, say all this to say this, I woke up the next day and I don't remember exactly what happened, but I remember feeling like nervous, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stop messing with this lady. And then, she started messaging me more, and then she was like, "You look good in that pink shirt today in your video." And I was like, that's weird. Like, it's like you want me to know that you watching me. And it just started to creep me out a little bit. Like, it just really kind of like creeped me out. And I went to the cards and I asked the cards, and I kept getting Seven of Swords, Devil, kind of shit. And I was just like, okay, yeah, see, nah. I should have trusted my intuition the first time so anybody, I ain't trying to blame, I'm not trying to say all root workers or bad people, but then like it was just certain coincidences I started noticing. Like she had did a reading about somebody. She had bought a reading from me claiming it was for her friend, and her friend was too afraid to ask me. And at first I was like, I don't know, I've never done a reading for someone that someone's bought for somebody else without their consent. But I trusted her. So I did it, and I started seeing some stuff, and she was like, "Yeah, like someone stole her page," and da 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 da. And I was like, "Oh," and then I started putting two together. Like, you trying to make me do all this stuff, cleanse my energy, get me, make me abundant, da 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 da, and then you come in and swoop and destiny swap, steal my shit. And so I had to block her ass. Now I'm not to block people on YouTube. If I did, I would. But I had to block her ass on everything else, and that just really left a bad taste in my mouth. Like, I started losing views when I was talking to her. Like, I started going down. Like, my subscription was, like, I started losing subs, like, left and right. I'm talking, like, just every other day, they was just going down, 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 down. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And so, maybe it's a coincidence because that was during the time of monetization hitting and all that. So maybe it was just the algorithm leveling out. But it was too many coincidences. It was too crazy. There was like the actual spirit that came into my room, put me in sleep paralysis, and started speaking to me. And once it found out that I wasn't scared, and I just, it was part of my subconscious as well. It's just that's how it links up. But I say all this to say this, like, you got to give grace to people who try to hurt you. Not for them, but for you, because you don't want to walk around in fear. I was low-key, like, kind of scared. But now, I see this as an opportunity to be like, listen, this is why you have to be careful about who you let get close to you, because there are people who will latch on to your energy when they see you doing well. Maybe her channel wasn't doing too good. Maybe she didn't feel like she could come on YouTube and do what she wanted to do like this. Some people will start to get really jealous when they start to see other people around them being successful. And you just got to be prepared for that. Like, you got to be prepared for that. Because whatever's coming towards you, it's going to be a major, major success and victory. And some people are not going to see the behind the scenes of all the work you put into it. They don't know how long that you was up all night studying for your test. They don't know that you was crying because you ain't had no money in your bank account. They may see collaboration. I'm telling you. The universe is working with you. Collaboration, y'all. And there's not, these cards are falling out on the things that they are supposed to be on too. Like that's what's really like coinciding for me. The collaboration oracle card fell on the Three of Pentacles, which says collaboration. The World card here is all about completing goals and achieving. Like you are working with the divine. You're working with people. You're working in heaven, and you're working here on earth with other spirits and divine beings here to bring in like whatever it is that you need. And so let my story just be an antidote of like people will try and destroy what God and you and higher self have collaborated on, but they don't understand that this shit is divine, and like they cannot just come in and take it. This ain't a fucking bag of M&Ms, bitch. This ain't a, you know what I mean? Like this is my fucking destiny. Like you can't just come up here and just like, is you slow? Like what is wrong with you? Like why try to take my destiny? Why not like walk into your own? You could be the baddest root worker on this planet. You could have been, you still can be, but why you want to come up behind somebody and try to take what's for them? Like silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. 4141, I just saw it. You can get your own. There's enough for everybody. You don't have to be in lack mindset trying to take other people's shit. Like, you can go get your own. There's enough for everybody. Why you want to eat my hot dog? There's 10 in the goddamn pot. Go get your own. Why you gotta get mine? I'm not trying to take nothing from nobody. I'm trying to over here spread the love, spread the wealth. Balance.